fill in the blank. A nurse is.
A nurse is understanding, compassionate, humble. A nurse is determined, a hand to hold through good times, through bad times. A nurse is an advocate. A nurse is heaven sent. My name is Cherry Brosas, and I'm an aspiring nurse.
How many stars are related to or you can say land.
Sing to the camera.
The last part, sing to the camera.
When did you know that this is for you? When did you know that nursing was for you?
When I came to America, I didn't finish 3rd grade, and I was put immediately into 4th grade. And so right off the bat, I was slow to catch up with my education because education in the Philippines and education in America is completely different. In high school, I really, that's a very big developmental stage for everybody, all teenagers. My group of friends were so smart, and I wanted to be just like them. And so I was like, I'm gonna take some AP classes. But I knew that I wasn't strong in English and that it would be difficult for me to do well. But I wanted to push myself, 1, because I wanted to fit in, and then 2, because I really wanted to see if I could, do it. But still, I didn't feel that recognition that I was seeking for. It wasn't until college, when I was taking my pre-nursing classes, anatomy, physiology, chemistry, and I was like sitting down, and I remember thinking to myself, wow, I'm good at this. This is something that I could actually do with my life, and maybe I'm on the right track. Maybe this field is meant for me. My classmates were asking me for help, and I was teaching people topics that didn't make sense to them, and that was really life-changing for me because no one had ever asked me help in any school subject. And so I think that was when I knew, this is what I'm meant to do with my life.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger in the thumb and shit on her forehead and stop. Well,
Earlier, I asked you to fill in the blank. Nursing is. Right? Now, fill in the blank. Cherry Brosas is.
Cherry Brosas is hardworking. She is strong. She is driven. She is smart. Sorry. She's growing. Sorry. She is one of a kind. inspiring. She's crying. I think that's it. I don't know why I'm crying. It's not supposed to be sad.
What motivates you?
For me, motivation comes in so many forms. Seeing other people pursue their dreams and their passions, even though it may not be nursing related, not medical related, motivates me as a person to keep pursuing my dreams. My classmates, my instructors motivate me. Something that I've worked on and I'm continuously working on is the motivation from the inside, from me. For the longest time, I always struggled with self-confidence and self-esteem, and I never knew how to draw confidence from within and motivation from within until I started to really realize that that was an issue in my life that I needed to fix and I needed to work on. It was important for me to really learn how to get through those hard times and be motivated in school and in life, and because if I can't motivate myself, how else could I expect to be motivated by other people or to motivate other people?
What do you like the most about nursing?
To be truthfully honest, I didn't really know what nursing was about until I started nursing school. And so, I had the general feel of what it was. And I remember when I started clinicals my first year of nursing school, and all I really knew at that time was how to give a bed bath or how to change an occupied bed. And besides that, I knew nothing. I realized that those conversations that I had with the patients that I was assigned to really made a big difference, not only in their lives, but also in mine. And I think that that's the luxury of being a student, is that you have those opportunities to really get to know people and to understand who they are and why they're there and where they've come from. And I hope that when I become a nurse, that I could spare 1 or 2 minutes just to talk to my patients and to truly, ask them how they are, what the plan is for the day. The person who's laying in bed and is trusting you with their life, and you need to have that connection to really care for somebody. That's so important, and that's one of the best things that I love about nursing.
What do you dislike about nursing?
I was just thinking about that not too long ago, about what we can do in this profession to improve. And with nursing, it's constantly evolving, and I think that this career is always open to change, as it's always changing. It's 2017, and we still have this divide between LVNs and RNs, because a licensed vocational nurse and a registered nurse, they're both still nurses. In my opinion, I feel like people shouldn't be categorized as you're just an LVN. You're just an LVN and you can't do things that an RN can do. Because to be quite honest, I don't think that they should be discriminated in that way. It doesn't matter what the title is, you're a nurse at the end of the day. And though a registered nurse, bachelor's prepared, has more education and pays more for that education, it doesn't mean to say that an LVN is not as qualified or not as smart, not as good as a critical thinker as a registered nurse. And so I think that it's important for patients, for people, for nurses to understand that we're all the same. We all have the same intention, which is to take care of the sick people, to help people in the hard times and the good times, to just be there for them.
Did you choose nursing, or did nursing choose you?
I think, for me, personally, nursing chose me. I didn't know that this profession was going to change me in ways that I never thought possible. Nursing is not something that a lot of people can do, and so even if you choose to do nursing because you were forced to do it, or you do it because you want it for the money, you will realize it's not really for you. It's not always as happy as other people perceive it to be. It's not always that you're a hero. You can't save everybody. Those that are lucky enough and fortunate enough to call themselves nurses were the chosen ones by somebody. You believe in God, then it's God. If you believe in a higher power, then it's a higher power. But it's someone or something that led you to do what you're doing now. Advice about nursing. Your journey is yours. Go at your own pace. And if that means that it takes you 10, 20 years to actually start the career, then so be it. There's no timeline. There's no limit. Be patient with yourself, with your growth, with your career. It will challenge you, and sometimes you want to give up, and you might get close to giving up. But whatever your reason is for going into nursing, keep that in mind all the time, especially during those times where it seems like you can't do it anymore. Hold on to that and think about that, because that's what's going to keep you going. Don't be afraid to take on new challenges. You're going to experience a lot of change, continuous change in every aspect of your life, with family, friends. But those who really understand you and care for you will be there for you and with you. And it's not a race. It's not a race. If it takes you 5, 6 years like it's taken me, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. This is your life, and you choose how to write your story, and that's all that matters.